Everybody breathing, and I hope you realize when you look into another person's eyes, you know that. Have a good day.
Today.
You know, today would be a very good day just to have a good day.
That's right. We're having one too.
Good day. I'm not sure if my mic is having a good day, but a very, very, very good day today. Because we woke up this morning.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's the number one reason. I feel like I hit a lottery ticket when I wake up. I open up and look at my like the crown mold and like, jackpot! Did it again. Right? That's what it's about. Welcome back to Only Good Vibes News Network, ladies and gentlemen, and kids of all ages.
Brought to you by NOLA Motorsports Park.
On the West Bank. Right by West Jeff, where you can find Dr. Almighty, who's sitting as a guest.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you for having
Absolutely.
me.
Thank you.
I always feel like our listeners miss the most interesting parts of our conversations here, just because of the nature of the beast. So I want to backtrack a little bit. On the break, you were telling me about this concept you have of I am the experience.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to dig into that a little bit. That's a fascinating. I've never heard anyone approach mental health with that kind of an attitude before.
So I am in the experience is something that's been given to me in which we use a lot of crystal therapy, sound therapy, aromatherapy, and I use channeled guided meditation in order to bring people into deep states of meditation. That way they can achieve, spontaneous healing. They can assess and access their true power. That thing that really you have to change within you so that then you can change your outer circumstances. So we go really deep. We find what we need, and it's usually love and forgiveness and healing. And then we use that to create elevated states of energy, of consciousness. And then when we come back to what we've learned, we can then enact in our world and change the world from the inside out.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to get involved with this type of a healing program, how would they find you and your philosophy and your work? How would they go about doing that?
So you could find me on Instagram and TikTok at Almighty MD, ALMIGHTY MD, and you can DM me if you want to book services or you just want to find out more information. As far as my doctrine, I mean, the meditation that I practice is Kriya Yoga, and that was gifted to me by my guru, Paramahansa Yogananda. And he has gifted his knowledge and his information through the Self-Realization Fellowship. Now, it's not a religion. It's the scientific way, the scientific practice to commune with God, how to truly meditate. And that's the doctrine that I use in order to witness life in a state of peace and love, joy, bliss,
Beautiful, beautiful. Do you have a website other than just your Instagram socials?
I am theexperience.org.
Okay.
And in that, I also create this tea that not only heals the total chakra body from soul star to earth star and all chakras in between, but it also heals each organ system physically that is associated with each chakra system. And that's Almighty Official or almighty.com, ALMIGHTEA.com.
Fascinating. What are some of the herbs that you're sourcing?
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah. So we're using soursop, so we're highly anti-cancer. Turmeric, so we're anti-inflammatory. We got burdock root. We got turmeric, black pepper, so that's that's increased. We're using for the third eye echinacea. We have blue lotus stamen, so it's relaxing, it's calming. We have detoxification with dandelion root. We have sarsaparilla for the entire aura. It's a powerhouse.
That's comprehensive.
And we're talking like solid herbs, not this dust that you get,
right.
Retail. We're talking the true essence of earth that's going to bring you to the homeostasis that the body requires and desires.
That's what we're talking about over here, Ryan. You getting that? You writing that down?
I'm hanging on.
Because Doc is legit. I mean, I love the fact that you get people to go back into themselves to try and pull themselves out. Because so many people want to look at other people and kind of copy off of them. But what you're telling people is to turn inward.
Absolutely.
And dig that out.
Because it's personal, right? So, like, for instance, I give my patients the 3 keys to health, the 3 keys to life. Almighty MD's 3 keys to life. Key number 1, eat plants. Key number 2, drink water. But key number 3 is the one that really sets you apart. Key number 3 is when you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and you ask yourself, what is my poison? And then you get rid of your poison. So it takes each person to do that personally, because who I am is not who you are. What's limiting me is not what's limiting you. So I have to know for myself. I have to realize myself and my truth and what it is that I need. Is it love? Is it to remove myself from addiction? Is it to place myself in this position so that I can manifest my future? What is it? Is all personal. It is a self-realization.
One more time, those three things is plant-based.
We're going to say
plants.
eat plants.
Eat plants.
Because if you do it this way, you can never get it wrong.
Oh, eat plants.
Eat plants. That's
Eat
fruits,
plants.
vegetables, seeds, nuts, grains. If it grows from the
plants.
ground, eat that.
Eat
If it is
plants.
born or comes from a mother, avoid it. If you eat plants and drink water, water being 85% plus more of what you are made of, your body knows what to do with it. When things are in flow, things move, and you need things to move, because when you're stagnant, you die. Right? So we want things flowing through us, flushing through us. So you eat the plants, it'll move through, right? Minutes to hours instead of the meat, which lasts days to weeks, right? You drink the water, it flushes through. And then you don't poison the body knows what to do. It is a miracle. Just as a seed can grow into a tree, your body can heal itself because it has the ability to do so. It is within your DNA. It is already within you. It is inherent. You know how to grow without having to learn. It is inherent. This is already within you. And so if you can just leave the body to do what the body does, it will do what it needs to do. And that is to heal, to grow, and to thrive. So the thing not poison the body is what will hinder you from growth. And that may be your thought process. It may be you telling yourself that you cannot be vegan, you cannot go without meat, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Because if you tell yourself you can, or if you tell yourself you cannot, either way you're correct.
There are all sorts of poisons too. Like when you say find your poison,
It could be
it could be anything. For me personally, I would say probably my cell phone is the
exactly
thing that's
visual
really,
poison, right? It's taking your time, it's taking your attention.
My time, it's taking my attention, it's
Exactly.
taking the most valuable things I have. Really.
And if you added up the minutes with that you're using that phone and being distracted, and added them up and used them for meditation, what would you find? You would find you. And then you would be empowered to do the thing that is necessary for you to create the world that we all want, which is full of love, peace, and joy.
Beautiful. I mean, we should maybe bring you in every single session. I'm not even joking,
This is
man.
this man's life. We're going to have to pay him if we're going to get a session every day.
Man, you got to stop paying this guy's parking or something. Right? I mean, seriously.
Up to, in the studio, I can feel his aura, like very positive.
Well, I think that we're a radio station. We're putting it out there on the airwaves.
Only good vibes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
We're here to amplify. Our mission was to amplify people's voices who are spreading good vibes to the world. And I say you are one, man.
Oh, man, thank you.
You're one of the most positive, aura type of people I've had in the studio. We've had a lot of great positive people doing positive things, but I can just tell what you're doing with yourself is very special.
Oh,
and by healing yourself, you've gained the gift to heal other people, and that's a really beautiful process.
Yeah.
And now in this new world, that's where I am. Right?
That's
I'm here to teach others what it is that I've learned, and I have nothing more.
I'm a sponge, man. I'm a parakeet sponge. You gotta watch out for me because all I want to do is absorb and learn. So, Doc, as the kids would say, and I want everybody out there in the radio where we have people that listen in France and people that even listen in Spain.
Oh man, it's great. So
I
over
want
the
you
world.
guys, I want all these guys to know that he is him.
He is him.
Yeah, he is him. Doc, that's what the young kids say. That's what it is. He is him. Because, when I came in, Doc was there meditating, and I walked by, and I was my first time meeting him. First, I was like, I'm definitely not disturbing this man's meditation. And then he was so deep into it, I kind of creeped right by the side and touched the door. And he's like, literally? I was like, whoa, all right. So, but, I couldn't be happier, man. It's probably with this grin on the radio you can't see it, but if you guys looking at us on Only Good Vibes News Network here at YouTube, where you can tune in, you can see us, you can see Doc. We can tell Doc, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
As we draw near to our next guest, but I want to say to you, Doc, is from the first time that I talked to you, you've been the same exact person and and that's what I love about people. That's what I love about Arthur. I love about Jamie. That's why I want to be a co-host. Like, your authentic you is who you are. And I just want to say thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Dr. Bruce, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after we pay a couple of bills. That was awesome.
How'd that go?
That was great.
That was amazing.
Great. God,
Crush.
there were so many other things I wanted to go into based
Yeah,
on
so that's
what you
why
were saying
next
about healing,
season we
especially
maybe
about
like to-
forgiveness. I really believe forgiveness is the most powerful message.
It is.
But then about water, I'm really into water.
I see the
always
structured
have
water.
been.
I heard you. You're
And-
already on the right track.
Yeah, and just
He was
I
the
believe
first-
that water has an interaction with the DNA. I believe that water is
So get this: if you freeze water,
You told
it will
us this.
create the picture,
Masaru Emoto.
Yeah.
right? So water is not water. It is not just something to drink.
Water's alive.
Water is miraculous. Okay, so it is yes.
You were the first person to tell
Yes.
us that, by the way, too.
Which
Doc.
which are thinking too.
And yeah, I mean, my belief is that water is alive. It has consciousness. It's and that it lives through us, and that sometimes when we experience things like past life regression and stuff, it's coming through the water.
Yes, because it's bringing back that memory.
Yeah,
Right.
It's coming through the water.
But the water has the memory of all things because it's antenna,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it is God. It is all things. It is everything.
I say if we heal the water, we heal the whole planet.
But you have to, because water is the #1 killer in the world.
Yes. If we heal the water, we heal the planet. We heal.
It is both the
When I was-
destroyer
when I
and
was
the
in-
creator,
When I was
right?
in Peru,
What else is happening?
they didn't have clean water where I was. We built the whole clean water system.
Got to.
And it was like the whole
The
village.
revive, right? Because that's life.
Everything came back to life.
If you want to say, you can sit there, but if you
Yeah.
on the other side, but if you want to go.